Dr. Diana Surdich from HealthSource Chiropractic is joining me on the show today. Diana, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what is chiropractic?
Well, chiropractic is a form of health care that is natural. Our idea is that if you take good care of the spine, you take good care of the nervous system. So for example, patients come into a chiropractic office with neck pain, back pain, headaches, and we do a great job of taking care of those things, Scott. But where we really shine is in taking care of the person's nervous system. So for example, your brain sits in your skull and is housed and protected by the skull. From the brain, the spinal cord passes down through your spinal column, and between each two bones in the spinal column, a nerve exits. Those nerves go to every organ, every tissue, every muscle, every cellular function that happens in your body happens because of the brain, spinal cord, and nerve connection. So if we keep those connections clean and we keep that communication happening, that helps that patient stay healthy in more areas than just their back pain.
What a great explanation. What are some of the other benefits?
Well, because it affects your entire nervous system, some of the things that people don't think of for chiropractic is, for example, in our office we had a chronic bedwetter, 11-year-old. You can imagine how devastating that is to your life. Can't go to sleepovers and those kind of things. Mom brought the patient in, we checked him, no spinal complaints at all, but in the evaluation I noticed that his hips were out of balance and there was some torquing there. We started adjusting his low back and tuning up his spine. He stopped wetting the bed. You know, there's a life changed that you wouldn't think of chiropractic for.
That is truly amazing. So you've sort of touched on wellness now, and tell us a little bit more about how wellness fits into a chiropractic program for one of your patients.
Okay. Well, wellness is a continuum. You're either moving towards wellness or you're moving it away from it. So for example, if I'm a smoker and I stop smoking today, I've immediately reversed my health trend. I'm now moving more towards wellness and away from disease. And so that's what we're trying to get our patients to understand, is that chiropractic, keeping their spine, is important for wellness, but we also want to help them with proper diet. We want to talk to them about exercise and how those things actually make them aware of the great benefits, because when you understand the statistics, it's staggering how just 30 minutes of exercise 5 days a week can change your entire wellness picture.
You're absolutely right. How do you work with your patients on wellness and also diet?
Well, we are starting in our office. We have just started a seminar series where once a month, and I hope that to be more often than that, but right now we're going to start with that, where we're going to bring our patients, their families, their friends, try and get out into the community and let people know how wellness works. And it's more of an education process. I can't do this for patients, but if I give them the right information, I hope we can motivate them to do it for themselves.
And so these seminars are for only your patients, or are you inviting anyone in?
No, we're going to put them out for the general community. We want our community to become healthier. We want people to get out of this cycle of obesity and chronic illness that we have going.
That's excellent. So what are some of the things that you want the viewers today to take away from our conversation, regarding chiropractic care?
Well, what I want people to understand is that chiropractic is very natural. It's very, very safe. I think there's a lot of misinformation about the safety of chiropractic. It's very safe. It's very natural. It's working with your own body's intelligence to heal itself. So if you cut your finger, it heals naturally. It's no different with spinal care. If we start moving that spine, putting things back where they belong, opening up those pathways of communication between the brain and those nerves, things begin to heal and things begin to happen for that patient in a very good and positive way.
I can tell you have a real passion for your business.
I'm
helping people.
I'm probably more passionate about chiropractic today than I was when I graduated 22 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because there's just so many good things that come to people's lives when they start taking care of their health.
You're absolutely right. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.